2026 NBA Finals is here! And we at All-Ins Arena are your primer in what a lot would say is a historical rematch because every choice you make, we make it count. And of course, All-Ins Arena is the official betting partner of the NBA here in the Philippines. And nandito pa rin kami to level up your NBA Finals experience. At tulad na nakikita nyo, absent si Boom. So we're bringing back Mr. Magumarjan.
Hello Apple, hello guys, and hello everybody. Napakasaya na naman natin. Nandito ulit tayo sa All-In sa Arena. Always a pleasure. We have the last two teams standing in the NBA, and we will always be happy to be the Arena Plus community's guide to make smart, informed decisions for the NBA Finals using exclusive backhand data, real-time insights, handicaps, and more.
And speaking of more, ipakilala na natin ang ating mga guests for this evening. First up is a three-time UAAP champion, an MVP for Ateneo, a naturalized Filipino, has played for the country and currently plays for Meralco, for the EASL. And so, if you guys are ready, let's all welcome Ange Kwame!
And pangalawa naman nating guest is a host, a sportscaster, and writer for Slam PH. He has interviewed stars and legends from the NBA and WNBA. Welcome to the show, Mr. Kobe Dayao.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Konting kamustahan muna tayo in Tagalog. So guys, kumusta ba kayo?
Ayaw mo lang talaga mag-English eh.
Ayoko, maaga eh.
Ay, naku.
Tamo?
Kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan.
But,
Iyan kaya.
hindi yan kaya. Pero, kamusta? What are you guys been doing the past few days, past few weeks, aside from, of course, the NBA? Ange, ikaw muna.
I mean, I literally came back from Ivory Coast. I had a great time visiting my family, and I'm back to the grind again, you know, working out and play basketball. That's
Play
what I'll be
basketball.
doing. Yeah.
But for now, we'll test your knowledge, your skills, and opinion about the NBA.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Yan
Yeah.
ang gusto ko. Kobe, you.
Don't worry, Apple. Ako sasagot ako in English. In Filipino pala.
Oh,
Salamat.
flexing.
No, pero okay naman. Just consuming a lot of NBA stuff. Obviously, finals na. So, mas exciting pa yung mga laro. Kami sa Slam, marami kaming ginagawa around the NBA. So, masaya ako na nandito ako.
So,
Kasama
sobrang
siya.
saya, no? Na nasa finals na tayo, the highest point the game ever gets. Pero at the same time, you just know there's only gonna be 4 to 7 games left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mixed
Bittersweet.
emotions.
That's true.
Ikaw, kamusta ka, Magu?
Eto, nanlalambot.
Nanlalambot na. May sakit yung partner ko ngayon. Pero eto na lang, mas pasayahin pa natin ang ating episode with our game. At dahil finals na, we are introducing a new game would like to call Over or Under. Over, Under, okay?
Paano ba yan? Paano ba yan?
Simple lang naman ito, guys. So, we'll be the home team, you'll be the away team. Each player will have 3 attempts. Paramihan lang ng ma-shoot sa ating goal right there. Nakapaghanda tayo. Kita nyo, ha? Meron tayong mini, ano tawag dyan? Mini hoop. Hoop, there it is. Ay, hindi pala, ibang game. Ibang game. So, paramihan lang ng ma-shoot in 6 attempts total. Ang matalo will do consequences, okay?
Okay.
Una na.
Ano yung consequence? Can we know?
Hindi, wala. Walang can we know the
Ito ba
consequence.
siya?
It's gonna be there.
Right here. So, upo dito dapat yung mga
Dito sa
mag-attempt.
big bag.
So, mauna na yung home team. Magu, mauna ka na.
Ano to? Flu game?
Oo. Flew in.
Umalis lang. So,
Ready na kayo?
dito tayo sa
Oh.
una.
Magu, ha?
You have to be seated talaga.
Ma-pressure ka. Ay! Oh, yeah, Joe. Ang ingay.
3 shots?
3 shots. First attempt.
Ay!
Patay ang butike!
Patay.
Ay na.
Oh, for 3. Oh, for 3.
Wala ka pressure. Alam ka, ma-pressure pa ako. Wala na shoot yung partner ko. At least hindi na nakakahiya.
3 for 3, Apple.
Wait.
Oh, kaya na.
Aray ko.
Ako pulot boy.
Nalaglag pa ako.
Yan!
Oh!
Oh my.
Yun oh!
Oh!
Sayang.
Shoutout nga pala sa nag-guru sa akin.
Home court.
2 points
So,
for
ano,
us.
3?
Home court advantage.
Ano ba yun? Magu! Balik nyo na nga si Boom!
Ay. Weird. Oh, okay.
Pakabahan mo naman.
Ang lalim.
Mantis-
Lalim pala.
mantis mo rin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Ah,
Not as easy as it looks.
I like my chances!
Ange,
Ako taga-pula, sige.
And
game.
just
Ano?
remember.
Sorry, Ange.
Pag-aabot ng 3,
Okay
pwede
lang,
ko mo
okay lang.
tatain.
Wag. Ansya,
Ano?
wag.
Pwede ba ganyan?
Bawal! Go.
Lugi tayong haba eh.
Yes!
Apple for the win na naman.
Thank you so much!
Talaga sa shootout talaga, legend ka.
Alam mo, shooter talaga kasi
Di yan,
ako.
chamba to.
Game win.
Chamba. Okay, so you guys are for sure gonna do the consequence. At dahil ako lang inang-assure, si Magu yung isang gagawa
Hindi
ng
na, ikaw na.
consequence. Okay. And so, congratulations to me. Dahil ako lang ang hindi gagawa ng consequence. Dahil ako naka-shoot. Later,
pala.
prepare for your challenges. I don't know how you're gonna do that. But for now, let's talk basketball.
The New York Knicks cruised past the NBA playoffs with 2 sweeps, while the San Antonio Spurs had to grind it out until Game 7 to get here. Let's take a look at the 2026 NBA playoffs bracket just before Game 1 of the finals, which will tip off tomorrow. Ito na nga, dalawa na lang tayo, Apple. San Antonio, New York, the Spurs have home court advantage.
Mabilis tanong natin si Ange and si Kobe. Did you see this matchup in the finals coming?
At first, yes, but you know, during the series between San Antonio and OKC, you kind of have a little bit of doubt for how is he gonna finish. But yeah, it turned out well for the Spurs.
Kobe.
I saw this finals happening in my dreams because I really wanted the Spurs and the Knicks to meet in the finals, but I didn't really think it was going to be a reality kasi paano naman, di ba, OKC matchup
Yeah.
against Spurs, medyo mahirap.
Yeah.
When they won Game 1 against OKC, naniwala ako ng konti. They lost Game 2 by what, 20 or
20,
something?
yeah.
I stopped believing. And then, just happy na it actually happened after Game 7. So.
Yeah.
Magu,
Ano?
ikaw, naniwala ka ba?
Actually, ito yung you hope for it. New York is the Mecca.
Yeah.
And it's Madison Square Garden. They deserve to be here. The New Yorkers, it's been, what, 1973?
Yeah.
Nung huli sila nag-champion, 1999, nung huling dumating sa finals. Even last season, every time they won a series, they went absolutely nuts in New York. Imagine now they're gonna be in the finals. Imagine if they win the whole thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Diba?
they're
It's
gonna
gonna be
burn
crazy.
the city.
It'll be crazy.
Well, exciting times for both, of course, the Spurs and the Knicks. Pero para naman sa ating mga viewers, remember na ongoing pa rin po ang ating NBA Jackpot promo wherein every inform and smart picks that you make, you're already taking part in it. And every 500 peso wager on odds 1.5 or higher gets you a raffle ticket. And by the way, ang ating growing prize pot lang naman ay 11.8 million pesos!
Bigat niyan. We are shaking things up for our daily prize spot as well. Ngayon, Apple, 34,000 pesos na yung daily prize spot.
Grabe!
Pero ibahin din natin dahil finals na. Instead of our usual trivia questions, we will now have 2 truths, 1 lie. Yun pa yung lalaroin natin. Basically, we will show 3 statements, 2 of which are factual, while 1 will be a lie. All you have to do is select the letter of your answer.
Eto ha, makinig mabuti sa ating mechanics because this time, when the questions come up, yung mga viewers natin, if you wanna join, you have to type the correct answer as a reply doon sa ating official Arena Plus comment thread. Again ha, hindi basta-basta mag-comment lang. You have to find yung ating Arena Plus official comment thread. Tapos dun kayo mag-reply para ma-count na valid ang inyong sagot. At dapat din valid na Arena Plus account ID ang meron kayo para maging winner.
We will be selecting the first 20 users for each question who correctly identify the lie and provide a valid Arena Plus account ID to qualify for the randomizer draw after the show.
And so, it's time to invite your family, your friends na maraming alam pagdating sa NBA to help you guess the correct answer. Kaya naman, again, you have to comment with your usernames below and identify the lie.
Okay, umpisa na natin.
Okay,
Question number, hindi naman question eh. So,
Two truths,
the
one
first
lie.
2 truths, 1 lie. Michael Jordan never played in any Game 7 in all of his NBA Finals runs. Yun yung letter A. Letter B. Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards. Letter C. Michael Jordan won 5 championships in his NBA career. Sagot na.
sagot na kayo dyan. Again ha, reply dun sa ating official comment thread. And shoutout nga pala sa almost 30,000 live viewers. 29. Kahit ilan pa kayo dyan, basta madami kayo. Shoutout sa inyong lahat.
Lakas ng hatak niyan siya.
Iniintay si Ange mag-Tagalog tsaka sumayaw mamaya.
Yan.
Yan talaga yun. So again, you have to stay tuned. Include your username. Yung mga mananalo, your winnings will be credited every Monday by 6 p.m. Okay? Okay? Clear? Okay, good.
And also, don't forget to follow Arena Plus on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, all under the handle Arena Plus PH for exclusive updates and promos just like this. Let's now get to the results of Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals and the ratings for both the Spurs and the Knicks in our winning margin.
The San Antonio Spurs sent SGA and the OKC Thunder on vacation, claiming Game 7 nga of that series. Mag-take us through this Game 7.
And ang bigat niyan because Game 7 was held in OKC. Etong San Antonio had to win Game 6 just to force this decider. And what a game it turned out to be. Simula pa lang, mainit na talaga naging bakbakan dito. Ball is up and as obvious na si Wembanyama mananalo sa jump ball. Wemby, the 22-year-old in the biggest game of his very young NBA career right now, goes to the give and go. Simulat sa pool. Dakdak agad yan, ha, Paul?
Pero alam mo, dito sa game na to, SGA led all scores were 35 points. Pero wala talagang suporta. Walang katulong that night. A big factor also that we consider is Chet only having 2 shots in that game. So pag ganun ang nilalaro, mahirapan talaga manalo yung defending champion.
And in contrast, Wemby only had 22 points in this game, but he had 6 other guys in double digits. The entire team came together. I really want to pick these guys' brains about it. Una, yung si binanggit ni Apple. 2 shot attempts for Chet Holmgren. You can't live with that, right?
That's true.
As a big man.
That's true. As a big man, yeah, you really have to be productive, you know, and knowing how, especially for on the biggest stage like that, to go to the final, you really have to involve everybody.
He's getting crucified right now online. Deservedly so, Kobe?
Well, yes and no, but I do understand that, you know, taking 2 shots in a do or die game, a win or go home game, like that's something that you might see from your 14, 15 guy on the bench. That shouldn't be what you get from Chet Holmgren.
It's like shying away from the big
From the-
moment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kaya naman, na-set na nga po. 2 na lang ang natitira sa mundo ng NBA. Game 1 of the finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks will be at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. You can catch all of the action live on Signal and Amazon Prime. Pero dito, starting at 8, makakasama natin si Apple.
Tama kayo dyan. Pero bago pa natin tignan yung mga numero, balikan muna natin yung naging path to the finals, kumbaga, ng parehong kuponan. Starting with the Spurs. So, Wemby, round 1, they defeated Portland 4-1, tapos 4-2 against Minnesota. And ito nga, kakatapos lang, Game 7 against OKC. And then, para naman sa Knicks, ang tagal na ng pahinga nila.
Eto, no, pahirap ng pahirap para sa Spurs, pero sa Knicks, parang mas dumali. Round 1, Atlanta, 4-2. They took it in 6 games. Pero yung susunod na dalawa, Philadelphia and Cleveland, winalis lang.
Kaya naman, ang tanong, sila ba ay well-rested or are they gonna be rusty for Game 1? Maganda laging pag-usapan yan. At dahil dyan, anong gusto mong pag-usapan?
Tanong mo.
Hindi. Ito muna. Okay, let's ask them. Do you think nga that sino mas may momentum going to Game 1?
Going to Game 1, I would say for me, for things that I feel like the Knicks gonna have the first momentum going up to the game, since they have a long rest and everything. But towards the end, I think San Antonio is gonna catch back because they have the will. They're a young team, and I think since they have a home court advantage, I think it's gonna be a great match.
Sa tingin mo ba, Kobe, ganun yung magiging trend ng series?
Ako, tingin ko game 1 pa lang, feeling ko San Antonio na yung lalabas. And parang papakitang gilas talaga. Because like what Ange said, they have home court advantage. They have that energy of the home crowd on their back. And also, like, they just came off of a grueling Game 7.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit more in rhythm, a little bit more momentum. Yes, the Knicks have rests. I honestly want the Knicks to win, but still, I think San Antonio has more of an advantage heading into game
1.
Alam mo, for me, as much of an advantage as San Antonio should have because their home team, I want to remind everybody, Harper's 20, Castle's 21, and Wemby's 22.
Exactly.
I hope the Knicks win this series because hindi ko na nakikitang bumabalik with regularity yung Knicks sa finals. Wemby and the Spurs, you can see them back there 6-7 times over the next decade.
That's a great
right?
point. Yeah.
Kaya pag nagsimula na si Wemby, parang si June Marian eh. Puro siya na yan. Puro siya na lang yan. Wala nang ibang makakalusot, di ba?
Okay. Pero ang maganda ngayon, tignan natin yung mga meetings nila during the regular season. So, head-to-head nila, they met 2 times during the regular season. 1-1. Okay? Parang nahirapan tayo lalagay. Spurs won a tight game for the first one and then a blowout naman doon sa second meeting
May
nila.
pangatlo yan.
May pangatlo?
NBA Cup.
Ah.
The NBA Cup Championships in Vegas, and it was the Knicks winning 124-113 in that.
So do we consider that and say it's 2-1? At least for the previous meeting?
I won't gonna say we can consider that because it's only a 1 game ongoing. So think about it, it's a series, 7 games in a head. So you have time to scout players and to see player tendency and stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be a great series. I promise you that. It's gonna be a pro.
We'll take your promise, ha? Do you think Game 6, or Game 7, aabot tong series na to?
I think 7, Game 7.
Would love Game 7.
High chance, Game 7.
I think Game 7.
I think the NBA Cup game, although it's a good way to kind of judge those 2 teams, I think San Antonio, they're a completely different team where they were in the NBA Cup and where they are now, especially with those young guys. They've developed throughout that second half of the season. They've had that playoff experience now. They're battle tested now.
Yeah.
So medyo iba yung vibe ng San Antonio talaga with those 3 guys, especially now that they have all that experience.
Kaya parang lalong gumanda pa na humaba yung playoff run nila, no? From the 4-1, then the 4-2, the 4-3, because we saw a lot of them over the last couple of weeks, and they did step up to the challenge.
And now, since we already brought out some numbers, itagtarin na natin ng mas marami pang numbers. We see here where both teams stand pagdating sa mga different aspects of the game. Scoring, rebounding. Wow, for the Knicks. Grabe. Gentlemen, it's your turn because kayo nang bahala sa numbers. Wow, yun lang nasabi ko. Magu.
Yung offensive rating, number 1 itong Knicks, pero in the playoffs, naging number 1 naman sa defensive rating at the Spurs. 99.6 lang yan eh.
Yeah.
Yung defense nila pagdating sa playoffs. But this is overall, di ba? It's gonna be a classic case of offense versus defense. Whoever can impose their will, right?
Exactly. But not just that, like as you see, Spurs have advantage in rebound, and I think that's the biggest key of a game, when it comes to basketball.
Rebound.
But rebounding.
Possessions for your team.
Yeah, offensively and defensively.
How does Cat match up against Wemby?
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I keep telling you it's gonna be a great series because, we have two of the biggest, big men in the league, that go against each other. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, and I think the same way how I said that the Spurs are different as a team compared to where they were midway through the season to where they are now. I think Karl Anthony Towns is a different player from midway through the season to where he is now. I think he found something throughout these playoffs where he's just kind of in a great rhythm. He knows his spots even better now.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more aggressive now, and that's gonna be wonders for a Knicks team who loves to play on the offensive end.
Kaya lalong nade-depress si Julius Randle eh. Stop for a couple.
Ako sana yun eh. Siya sana yun eh.
Ang tanong naman, can these ratings predict the outcome of the finals? When you take a look at those numbers, 1 to 6, sige, pero game 7, you throw out the numbers. But how do those impose, like, how does New York get buckets? How does San Antonio slow them down?
I think New York has a great way. They can find different way to find and to get buckets. Even the bench is really solid, you know. And when it comes to San Antonio, we have, you know, tower guy that it's so hard to stop him, you know, with Wemby and those younger guys also that come up off the bench, and you know it's energy against energy, and I think that is what's gonna make this final even greater, because it's gonna be the younger guys going against the more experienced team.
Speaking of that bench, Apple, meron pang break glass in case of emergency in New York.
Yeah.
Your Gilas brother, Arcabayan, Jordan Clarkson, hasn't really gotten much minutes from New York.
Yeah.
But you know that guy can stay. You know that guy is ready.
That's for sure. And like you said, he's a bucket getter. So I think the New Yorks have so many ways to get bucket during this final.
And since you already mentioned about JC, kanina sabi natin, this is a historic rematch. But I feel like this is also historic for us Filipino. It's going to be more exciting for us to watch this series because we have two Filipino prides.
Yes.
One on each team. Of course, you have Dylan Harper for the Spurs and Jordan Clarkson for New York. These are their numbers. Nabanggit ni Magu, Jordan hasn't really been playing a lot of minutes.
Yes.
But how big is this moment for us Filipinos?
I mean, it's amazing because, you know, we know the Philippines have so many talents, especially local and overseas. And here, this is the prime example. You know, we have two Filipinos in the final, and yeah, it's a great day for the Philippines. I guess.
It's a win-win situation.
Win-win situation, exactly.
Yeah, I woke up this morning going over my social media, and it was all Jordan Clarkson, all Dylan Harper posts and everything. It was great to see just kind of that representation of Filipino basketball players on the biggest stage. JC, of course, repping the country, and Dylan, you know, he's young, but he's already like putting the Philippines even more on the map than he was.
Harper's what? The number 2 overall pick. He's 20 years old. Are you shocked that he's performing this well on this stage?
I mean, for him to be a number 1 pick, meaning he has the reason to be number 1 and number two. I mean, and yeah, that's what is actually showing the court. But it's not really evident that some player came out, you know, in the first round of the draft and then they performed. But this is a prime example of, you know, him be able to showcase during college until the pros. So yeah, I think that's the reason why the coaches trusted him.
Yeah, I think the most shocking thing is just how mature he is as a player, with how young he is, the maturity that he has on the court, the concentration that he has. You saw that video of him pulling down Steph Castle. Like he's pulling down his older teammate to calm down. Usually that's the other way around. That type of maturity, I think it's something super special and unique to him, and just speaks volumes of the character and player that he is.
Ang mature ng dating niya, pero yung mom niya, itsura, ang bata.
Oo. Agree. Hindi na pala ako mag-comment sa ganyan. Pero ito na lang. Dahil nga historic yung rematch na to sa finals between the Knicks and the Spurs. Siguradong maingay din yung ating Arena Plus community. Aingay talaga ng social media. Let's hear them out sa ating Heat Check! Tonight, we have new guest via video conference. He is a betting analyst who is knowledgeable in sports, betting trends, and game analysis. He goes by the Arena Plus community handle Anime Bro? Bro?
Anime Bro?
Anime Bro. Patrick Quinlong. Hi, Anime Bro.
Hello po, good evening
Are we
po.
saying it right? Tama?
Tama ba, Anime Bro?
Yes po, yes po. Yes po.
Magandang gabi, sirs. And ito na.
Po.
Just a few hours from now, Game 1 na netong NBA Finals. What's going through your head right now?
Tingin ko po sa Game 1 po is talagang mahigpit po yung laban. At para sa akin po, gusto ko pong mangibabaw sa New York Knicks po. Pero tingin ko mahihirapan po talaga sila sa Spurs po, lalo na po kay Wemby po.
Pero paano naman sa laro bukas, Game 1? Anong sa tingin mo ang kailangan gawin ng Knicks para maipanalo nila? Again, sabi mo nga, ang magaling, malakas ang Spurs, lalo may Wemby sila.
Sa tingin ko po, kailangan po nilang gawin is i-double team po si Wimby. And then, pahawakan po nila ng bola si Bronson po kasi nagpapaulan po siya ng tres and unpredictable po yung paghawak niya po ng bola talaga po.
Siyempre, Patrick, all eyes will be on those two budding superstars, Wemby on one end and si Bronson sa kabila. What about the rest of the lineup? Sino ang pwedeng maging X-Factor for your game 1 lang at least?
Tingin ko po talaga si Bronson po ang pwede po mag-expect po ng Knicks.
The bench. Sino sa tingin mo pinaka-crucial off the bench?
Clarkson.
Pwede.
I think pwede po. Si Clarkson po. Pwede po
Wala nang
maging
no
crucial
choice, no? Si Clarkson na lang.
na pamalo.
Okay, pero tingin mo, for tomorrow's game, ang sabi ba niya, Spurs?
Yeah, he wants the Knicks to win it all. Pero sa game 1 muna.
Sa game 1 lang, sino sa tingin mo mananalo bukas? Sa
New York
nakikita
Knicks.
mo sa community, sa mga trends natin.
New York Knicks po ang panalo po sa game 1 po. Lalo na po. Nakapagpahinga po sila and pag-aralan po nila kung paano po maglaro yung Spurs po.
Good point. Nakapag-scouting and resting.
Pareho kami ng pick. Para
Mamaya,
bukas.
magkaka-defender
Pareho
pick tayo. Thank you so much, Patrick. Any parting words, final message, lalo na sa mga nanonood sa atin dito sa All In sa Arena?
Parting words ko po is thank you po sa Arena Plus po sa pag-invite po, lalo na po sa All In sa Arena. Yun lang po.
Yan, sa susunod ulit ha, Patrick. Now naman, polls for the NBA Finals Game 1 from the Community Sports Wire account naman ang ating i-bring up. Vote now and get a chance to be part of that 10,000 pesos prize pool. Let's check our head-to-head. First, ang sabi dito, almost 69% said na Spurs mananalo bukas. Uy, interesting. Ano kaya ang opinion namin? Abangan.
Mamaya.
Yeah.
Next up will be yung total score of both teams for game 1 tomorrow. Will it be 219 or more or 218 or less?
Over sila.
Over.
65%. Uy, ang daming naniniwalang over yan ha. But, meron naman tayong dalawang bagong poll for our player props. Sa first, over and under for combined scoring. Wow, bagong-bago to ha. Bronson and Kat. And OG Anunoby, will their total score go over? Ay mga, bago ba salita namin ngayong generation?
Go girl, go over.
57.7. So total score ng tatlo, over or under 57.5. Ang sabi ng community natin, over.
Kasi naman, yung Bronson pa lang, kaya nang tumrenta eh. Diba?
Yeah.
Gotta come up with another 25.
On the other side, we have
For the Spurs, will the trio of Wemby, Castle, and Harper score over or under 53.5? And
over din.
ang pulso, over pa rin.
Puro
Over
kayo
pa rin.
over na.
So,
Okay.
ayan. But we've heard from our guests and we've seen the polls. Time to hear the people's pick on the streets between the Knicks and the Spurs. Let's see who's your pick.
Sino tingin nyo mananalo, kuya? Spurs or Knicks?
Baka Spurs.
Bakit?
Every Sunday nag-church yung coach nila eh. So, malaki yung chance na paboran sila ni Lord.
So tingin ko Spurs yan.
Bakit?
May alien dun eh.
Kuya, sino tingin mo mananalo? Spurs or Knicks?
Spurs.
Bakit?
Wembanyama.
Tingin niyo po, sino mananalo bukas? New York Knicks o San Antonio Spurs?
New York Knicks.
Bakit?
Siyempre magaling sila.
Dalawa yung may kabayan eh. Si Wemby na lang, Wembanyama.
Tingin mo, sino mananalo? New York Knicks o San Antonio Spurs?
San Antonio ako.
Bakit?
Ito yung mga idol natin eh.
Tingin mo, sino mananalo? Spurs o New York?
Spurs.
Bakit? Tingin nyo, sino mananalo? New York Knicks o San Antonio Spurs?
New York Knicks sa akin eh. Spurs ako.
Bakit?
Idol ko si Wemby.
Wala, panis yung Wemby mo kay Jordan Clarkson.
Malalaman natin yan.
Grabe, nagkakaambahan, pati ang ating man on the streets. Well, tingnan natin naman kung yung People's Choice nagre-reflect ba sa Game 1 ng ating NBA Finals odds between, again, the Knicks and the Spurs. Let's bring that out. Ooh, for this, yamado ang San Antonio.
Bahay nila, you see. Yung multiplier, 1.6 if you're gonna go money line with the San Antonio Spurs. 2.3 naman kung mag-New York ka. And then ang handicap natin, 5 to win for San Antonio, 4 to lose para sa New York.
Madikit lang yan, 4.5 is not too big. And then over-under, again, tulad na sabi natin kanina, is 218.5. So, let that sit there. Ano na ba yun? Tignan nyo lang muna yan kasi kami mamaya pa kami magpipick. Okay? Ay,
Gulo mo?
pero eto na, sabi natin kanina, dalawa yung ating magiging 2 truths and 1 lie para sa ating mga viewers. So now is the time to give out our second batch of truths and lie.
So ito na po. The 2 truths, 1 lie. Letter A. Jerry West is the only finals MVP from a losing team. Si logo yan, ha? B. SJ is the youngest player ever to win an NBA championship. And letter C. 61 points is the record for most scored in an NBA Finals game held by Elgin Baylor.
Kung alam nyo ang tamang sagot, magmadali na kayo. Again, find the official comment thread for that. Hindi yung reply lang sa mismong live natin. Kasi hindi yun makakount, ha? Hindi nyo kaming awayin.
First 20 lang.
Valid. Kailangan valid, okay? Alright, so now it's time to share your predictions. Who will take first blood? Tap the heart button if you think si Wemby at ang Spurs, and thumbs up naman or like kung si Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. Show your predictions and we'll share with you the final tally at the end of the show.
Yan po mga sisilipin natin hanggang mamaya. As you make your predictions, it's time for us to show you our
Pro Picks! Focus na nga tayo dito sa game number 1. Tignan natin yung ating arenaplus.ph. So first of all, students, that's you,
Yan.
Kwame and Kobe. Kwame and Kobe? Uy, sounds. Okay.
Ange pangalan niya.
Oo nga, surname niya yung Kwame.
Okay lang. Okay.
Friends kami na lang. Okay, game. So we have here some insights. So if you're not sure yet about your picks and you want to check or consult what the insights are from the past games or the trends, we have some of that here at the Arena Plus PH page. So first, if you're deciding the winner lang of the match, it says here, the Spurs have won 15 of their last 18 non-conference home games. Kanino bang home yung bukas?
Sa San Antonio.
Oh.
And non-conference din naman nila New York. So, yun, maganda doon. Yung mga-
So, if you wanna
yun ang
go
trend niya.
with that trend, you can be guided by that. Or kung decided ka naman na sa winner market natin, we can go here sa inside about the fourth quarter. Na ang sabi, the Spurs have won the fourth quarter in their last 9 home games against Atlantic teams like New York. So if you want to follow that, you can make your pick. The Spurs, pwede rin namang Knicks kung gusto mo kontra, or pwede rin namang draw. Fourth quarter scoring will be equal or even. That's gonna give you a times 17 multiplier. O, diba? Tempting. You're not tempted?
Nah,
Okay.
nah.
Sige, let's go to the market.
It's risky.
It's risky daw. Pero ito, sige. Dito tayo sa different markets. Mas madali. First one, will there be overtime? Yes or no? Remember ha,
Game
yung
one.
OKC Spurs, double OT yun. So, you think game 1 will go overtime or no? Ange?
I say no.
No.
I think yes.
Yes? Oh, times
Especially
11.
because of the multiplier.
Yeah, times 11. You'll never
A
know.
little bit.
I mean,
Di ba?
No, it's okay. Don't change your mind.
no, I won't change.
Next. First basket scorer in the game. So, who do you think will score the first basket
In the game.
in the game?
It's definitely gonna be a Spurs player because Wemby's gonna get the
yeah,
the tip.
Wemby.
Wemby
Yes.
Wemby himself.
will go for the jump ball and then be able to
Yeah, it's
score?
possible.
Put back.
Oh.
Possible.
Via what? Like, what kind of shot?
Like
Something that you do.
like tape and cut, you know, cut and then finish to the basket.
Okay.
Kobe?
I think I'd go for Devin Vassell. I don't know, like
Vassell.
it
Sounds
just-
nine.
like swing, and then all of a sudden, then with Devin Vassell's open, he gets a wide open look.
That's a possibility.
Yung masarap di ba? We're already going to be watching game
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
Now we have a little bit more to
Yes.
more
watch.
anticipation.
It makes watching the game even more exciting. It adds to the thrill.
Yeah.
And how about first assist of the game?
Ooh.
First assist. Is it gonna be, kung first basket kanina, do you think that's gonna be coming off an assist or already make a pick? Ang cute ng boses mo.
Inside, that's Sanj's inside voice.
yung voice ni Ange, kung di siya sure. Medyo umiinit ang konti.
Huwag ka nagmamyaw na spell mga nagmamyaw.
Ay, sorry. Ange, first
I
assist.
think first assist will come from Jillian Champagne.
Oh.
Champagne. Okay.
Ini okay. How about you, Kobe?
Actually, pipiliin ko rin sana si Champagne kasi yung iniisip ko, si Champagne yung papasa sa wide open na Devin Vassell.
Lola.
Times 21, ha?
Yes.
Guys, times,
Yes.
times 21 is parehas
Is that why you
sila.
picked?
Yeah.
Uy, guys, take note of that. That
No, it's
might
not,
be a
but
good
I feel
pick
like-
for
Yeah,
all
it's a
those
possibility.
watching. And finally, first rebound of the game. Who's gonna get the first rebound? Sige, Ange.
This is hard. I give it to Carl Anthony.
Who? Sorry.
Carl Anthony.
Shake hat.
Towns.
Okay.
I still think Wemby. Like,
Wemby with a times 5.75 Towns with a 3.6. Magum, is there anything you feel strongly about the difference sa apat na markets sa pinakita natin? Baka sabihin mo hindi kita tinatanong.
Ayos lang. Pero masaya yan Yun yung mga pinakamaganda. Ang dami pang ibang market. May mga race to 10, race
Yes.
to 15, and all of that. So scroll nyo lang po yan. Ang dami natin pwedeng pagpili ang lalaroin. And as you're checking out the numbers, our all-in game of the day is none other than, of course, Game 1 between the Knicks and the Spurs. Bukas na po ng umaga to.
At eto na nga, San Antonio, they dethroned the defending champions despite the numbers. Bilog pa rin niya ang bola. And for the Spurs naman, yung kakasabi ko lang. So ngayon, ang tanong, for Game 1, ano ang picks mo, Magu?
Sa akin, I will be taking the 4.5 points. New York tayo, road team. They can win or lose by 4 or less points. And then New York, of course, papartner na natin yan ng money line. Pero mas importante sa akin tong second one because even if the Knicks lose, I don't think it'll be by 5 or more points. I think it is going to be uber close, so that's my safest hula right there. Over under 218.5. Bakit ka mo?
Yan.
The first time etong San Antonio and New York played,
Close one.
134-132.
High scoring.
That's 266 right there. The next two games, yung second round or yung second meeting and then the NBA Cup, average ng combined score, 220. So both of those are over 218.5. So I go with those stats.
Alam mo, Magu, alam ko rin yung stats na yan.
Ba?
Naalala ko yan. Kaya pag dinignan niyo yung aking mga picks, doon lang tayo pareho. Over 218.5 din ako. Because I know that as well. You know naman, I pay attention. But, for my money line, I pick the Spurs. Kasi, ang laking confidence booster and momentum yung Game 7 win nila against the defending champions. And I feel like a lot of their players had really good games and they can always build on that. Hoy, dahil finals na, level up na yung analysis ko. And para sa ating handicap, pinuri yung sarili. Sa ating handicap,
Ang bangko. Pabuhat natin yung bangko niya.
like I said, even with the minus 4.5, kayang manalo ng Spurs by at least 5 points. And feeling ko rin kasi yung Knicks, although matagal silang nakapahinga, medyo hindi sila as organized muna sa start, at least for Game 1, kasi nangangapa sila or parang nakalimutan nila konti
We saw that nung start ng Game 1 nung second round. Anong conference finals
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
But within a quarter, they got it back together.
Baka ito
So,
one game bago sila maka-go back.
yan.
Okay lang naman. But Ange, how about yours? Share yours.
Mine, I'll go with the money line with San Antonio. Like I said, they're fresh and they still have a home court advantage. And you know, as the handicap, I would go with minus 4.5. Why? Because it's gonna be a close game, and I feel like, you know, there's still gonna be more actions. You know, ball push, transactions, and you know, so it's gonna be a
But
game
they
where
can win by at least 5.
exactly,
Okay.
yeah,
But
exactly.
ito, under. You go under to 18.5.
I would say under 280.
Why?
Because even though it's gonna be a fast pace, I think they still have both teams will try to control the game the way at their own pace. So I feel like, yeah, the game it's still gonna
lower
be
scoring,
lower.
Okay. How about you, Kobe?
For me, well, my money line, San Antonio, of course. I think like what we've all discussed throughout this episode, I just think they're a better team overall. I'm not gonna let my emotions make me pick the Knicks over here, but I do think that overall they're just a better defensive-oriented team. Those types of teams usually always go on the distance. My handicap, New York, 4.5. I think it's still gonna be relatively like close for the entire series throughout. Hopefully 7 games.
Sana.
Sana. Tapos
Under din.
yung yes, under 218 rin. Feeling ko kasi parang dahil sobrang defensive oriented na team yung San Antonio, mapipigilan nila yung opensa ng Knicks kahit konti lang. But there are gonna be games where, you know, they'll have some high scoring ones, but I just think specifically
Game
for game 1. under
Game 1.
218.
Okay. All right. Maraming salamat. You know, it's gonna be a David and Goliath matchup for scoring between Jalen Bronson and Wemby. Tingnan naman natin yung mga player props natin for points. Again, those two guys, the lines for them tomorrow, 27.5 for Wemby, 25.5 naman kay Bronson. On the left, yun yung playoffs average nila. Question is, will they go over or under the scoring lines given sa kanila? Ange.
I think for me, Brunson's gonna go over its average point because he's a scorer. That's what he does. And for Wemby, I would say he's gonna say under 27 point. Yeah, why? Because you know it's Wemby. It's the final. I think he's gonna come ready for this final.
Yeah. I pretty much agree. I think Jalen Brunson is just gonna go crazy this series. So in game 1, he's gonna have a really big one. For Wemby naman, parang feeling ko mas kailangan siya sa defense. So I feel like yung offensive load must shoulder off of him a little bit.
Yeah.
So he'll be a little bit under that specific line.
Yes, Magu?
Yes.
Kasi nakita ko naggagadya ka dyan, baka may gusto ka i-share.
For Wemby, I do believe under to. 3 times he's faced the Knicks, 31, 25, and then 18.
Yeah.
Si Brunson naman, I will go over. Nung nakalaban niya Knicks, nag-29 points, nag-32 points. Yung huli, 15 points lang, but he didn't play much in the fourth quarter.
Okay na. Kung gusto nyo stats-based, makinig kayo kay Magu. Kung gusto nyo gut feel, dito naman tayo. Let's take it sa boards. Rebounding. Wemby versus Cat ang ating matchup dito. Lines given, 12.5 for Wemby, 11.5 naman para kay Cat. Yung average nila, di nagkakalayo, close to 11 rebounds per game in the playoffs. Si Kobe naman muna mauna.
Yeah, I think si Wemby 12.5 parang baka sa first half lang niya makuha yan. So I think super over that one. Si Towns mahirap pero feeling ko under. I feel like because of the matchups that he'll have throughout the series, specifically in game 1, may Wemby ka, si Luke. Oh no. Was that Luke Dort?
Lou Dort.
No. But I just feel like he's gonna have a tougher time getting those rebounds than he did kalaban dun yung mga Eastern Conference teams.
Si Ange naman, tingnan natin yung mindset ng isang big man in like a final series.
Yeah, I think for what I've told, I put 12 also, 12.5 rebound for Wemby. Why? Because he's always gonna play under, protect the rim, get defensive rebounds, and even offensively, he's still gonna be
Yeah.
present. So I'll say over 12. And for Carl Anthony, I think under 10. Why? Because right now he's playing more outside, shooting threes and stuff. So it's probably gonna be a hard time for him to, you know.
Agree, Magu?
Over, para sa akin, rebounding, over pareho.
Over?
There's gonna be a lot of missed shots early in this game because of nerves and everything. But those two guys, magsusukatan eh. They're gonna try and measure against each other. It's the start of a best of 7.
Yeah.
Magpapakitang gilas pareho yan.
Jalen Bronson naman tayo and Stephon Castle head-to-head pagdating sa assist. 6.5 pareha ang line sa kanila. O over ba or under? Ange again first.
I put Brunson under 5.5. Why? Because he will be the one, you know, to push the ball, go to the rim, you know, most of the time. So the assist wise, it's only when he has some tough shots that he keeps swinging around. So it's gonna be, the game is gonna look like that for me. And for Castle, he's a player that push, look, you know, always to pass the ball and then to find the open man. Yeah, especially with the
Over
lobs.
for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put him over also.
I think for me, I'd go under for Steph Castle. That's only because I think there's so many floor generals on the Spurs. You have Harper, you have Fox. That ball is going to be moving around a lot. I don't think Steph is going to be specifically the guy to facilitate those assists. I think San Antonio as a team is going to have a lot of assists, but him specifically under 6.5. And Brunson, same thing as you. I just think he's going to be taking it to the rim, he'll go to the mid-range every time. Not a lot of assists for Jalen Brunson, so under for him.
Fast forward na natin to sa blocks.
Ay, pwede ba mauna ako dyan?
G, ikaw
Sa
na.
blocks?
Oo naman.
Kasi pang ilang beses na eh. Look at that line for Cat. Saan yung blocks natin?
0.5.
0.5.
Yes.
And I kept going over and over and over sa kanya sa buong playoffs na to, and he
Get
wouldn't
a
register a
single
single block.
Really?
Not a single block most of the time.
So,
Nag-over pa rin ako, baka sakali.
this is it.
But this is it
Saka
eh.
mas may konting
Stand there,
aggression
put
na.
your arms up.
Yeah.
Get the
7 feet.
block.
Yeah.
Wemby 3.5. Very quickly na lang guys. Over, under for the blocks.
I think Wemby over and Cat also over. Because 0.5, he can, yeah. It's the final, so I think he can get there.
Yeah, over and under. Towns and Wemby, respectively.
Okay. Okay, and bukod sa player props natin, ito yung pinaka-paborito ko, race to 10. Sinong team ang unang makaka 10 points tomorrow? Do you think it's San Antonio with a 1.74 multiplier or the Knicks with a 1.95?
For me, I think New York.
New York,
yeah.
kahit na home ang
Race 10.
Spurs.
What do you mean? Like during
First
the
to 10
game?
points.
New York.
New York.
For sure.
Yeah, I'd go New York too. I'm surprised it's a higher multiplier for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Hindi na ako kukontra dun. Well, last episode, yung mag-booster of the moment, yung ating finisher for our boosted odds, yung parlay niya was increased from 9 to 10. Tingnan natin kung anong nangyari. What happened, Magu?
Ayan, oh, tingnan mo si Castle.
Ayun.
Kulang sa assist. Diba? And then si Vassell, iisang tres lang din ang pinasok. 1-3. Naging kulang.
Si Wemby,
2 points.
22 lang.
22 lang, pero kasi 7 sila nag-double digits. Hati-hati sila.
So, ang nagtama lang dyan, yung San Antonio plus 4.5 because the Spurs won by 8. O, ayun na. Alam nyo na ang gagawin nyo. Sa amin na lang kayong makinig, huwag kayong Magu. Hindi, joke lang. But,
Lalo na ngayon. Kasi despite winning the series against OKC, I think San Antonio did a lot of adjusting to claim the Western Conference. There will be more opportunities for our boosted odds to hit, lalo na ngayong NBA Finals na.
tama ka dyan. And since Ange definitely knows a lot about defense, this is on you, Ange. We will feature him sa ating all-in boosted odds and we'll call it Ange Defensive Masterclass.
Yeah?
Parlay is increased from 8.5 to 9.5 now. Anong kailangan mangyari? Magu.
Wemby has to score under 27.5, so 27 or less points. Spurs need to win by 5 or more points.
Yeah.
The total score has to be under 218 or less, or under 218.5s or 218 or less. And Cat has to grab 12 or more rebounds.
Kay Kat, yun yung bantayan mo ang pinakamahirap.
Wala yun. I believe in Kat. Let's go.
Alam mo, wala akong duda, kayang-kayang ma-hit ng mga lines na to given that there are a lot expecting na yung game 1 magiging defensive for both teams. Yung mga viewers natin, if medyo doubtful kayo kay Ange, which dapat hindi, you can also check Magoo's boosted odds, mine, or Kobe's. And as you're locking in your picks, it is also time for us to lock in! Okay, balikan lang natin very quickly yung mga locks natin from the last episode. At dito, it's 2-0 for the home team. We are the home team. You guys are the away team. Magoo, our locks. Your San Antonio winning by at least 4.
And then si Shet.
Nakadalawa!
Nakalain
Nakakahabol! Nakakahabol!
Nakadalawa.
Napanood ko yun. And unfortunately, Aliyah, so OKC lost, and Castle
Ayun na naman.
over, wala. Under,
Kulang
yan.
na naman doon.
So,
Congrats din sa atin, Apple, and nice try, Aliyah and Christiana. Achievable din naman yung locks nila in that Game 7. Let's take a look at the home and away tally coming into these finals.
So 29-22, it's a landslide victory for the home team. At balita ko, 0 all uli pagdating sa ating finals. Okay, so we are starting on a clean slate. Guys, kinakabahan ako.
Pressure on us.
By the way, the first round, the home team won as well. And then the second round, for this one, we also won. So hopefully the finals, we still won.
Yan.
We still won. We still win. Pero ito na. Lock.
That one.
Your lock, Magoo.
My lock of the day para sa Game 1 is for the Knicks. Yung handicap natin, Knicks plus 4.5. Yung hope ko nga kasi, Knicks win this all. Pero ang tingin ko talaga, Knicks in 6 or San Antonio in 7. To get to Game 6, New York's got to take one of these first two in San Antonio. So my lock is New York plus 4.5. Gut feel.
Ang
Gulat
hirap.
ka, nag-gut ako, no?
Hindi. Nagulat ako. Ang hirap mo ipagtanggol kasi Spurs nga ako eh. Pero magkakampi tayo dito. So, bahala na si Batman. Ako naman, my lock is Jalen Bronson scoring over 25.5. Well, that is backed up by stats. I will not deny. And so, mangingibabaw yung stats.
Tapos Spurs ka, pero gusto mo miscore ng 26 mahigit si Bronson.
Being realistic.
Top of the mind.
Okay, NBA Finals na. Nagbago na talaga ako.
Ayan.
Okay, I'm Urge, and my lock of the day is, Wembayama go under 27. Why? Because, it's the first game of the final, so I know he's gonna bring all the Arsenal to get that first game, at home. And yeah, it's based on guts.
Gut feel.
You gut feel, yeah.
Gut feel. Okay, now, Kobe.
Kobe?
My lock of the day, which is actually the same as Apple's, is Jalen Brunson over 25.5 points per game. I just really think that he is going to be attacking that rim. He's going to be getting to his spots very, very early on in game number 1. And hopefully he has 25 at halftime. So that is based off of like what Apple said stats, but I went for gut feel.
Gut feel for this?
Nag-San Antonio ka din, di ba?
Yeah.
So pareho kayo, hayaan nyo si Bronson sumore, just not anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. let
Spread,
him score.
Pick your
spread your
poison.
eggs. Spread your eggs.
O, diba? Kita nyo, sabi pumapareho na. Ibig sabihin, nagmi-make sense na talaga ako. Pero ito na, it's time for the first round of consequences. First round? For the show. Okay.
God.
Game.
Oh, no.
Kayo na
Ayan,
to?
kaya.
God.
Huy, kasama si Magoo, diba?
Walang round 2.
What did you not want to get?
The singing.
Singing.
Ayaw niya ng singing.
Ayaw mo nang say.
No, why are you giving me this?
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
pick.
I did not.
Let me think.
You regret
Daya ni
it.
Apple.
This was supposed to be your pick,
No,
remember? Ito, tignan mo. Let's reveal. Yeah,
Kakanta yun. Ayaw niya eh.
tingnan natin. Ano yung kay Magoo? Oh! Tama ka! Kay Magoo, sing a
Oh
song
my
acapella for 20 seconds.
Okay.
Dance with no
music
music for 20 seconds.
And dance,
Hawak mo ang beat.
Yan.
Oh my God, hawak mo ang big, hawak mo ang big.
You wanna trade?
Okay,
Hell
so what
no.
have? Sino muna?
Sige, ito.
Magu.
Walang
Awkward
music.
without music.
Walang music. Hindi na.
Patay.
Ikaw na sa hawak
Hindi ako pwede.
Oo nga eh.
Ganun lang ba yun?
Pero it's kind of weird without music.
Exactly.
But that's the goal.
That's a goal.
I guess I gotta
Okay,
do it.
so,
Consequence.
si Magu daw muna. Ay, hindi
Bakit
ako.
ako?
Yan na.
Last na
Kayo
sa
magsabi
ako.
kay Magu na ako nalaman dyan. Magu, kailangan mo daw kumanta.
Nanalo nga tayo eh. Okay na yan. Si Ange na.
Paano? Si Ange muna.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
No
I'm
music.
sorry, Ange.
It's okay.
For 20 seconds.
Wow, hold it or?
Diyan, dito lang. Yan. Ready?
Yeah, yes. Okay.
Ready?
Tama
If you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, silence everybody. Pwede naman. Bigyan natin ng beat. Lower. Without stretching, ha?
Pag na-injure yan, ha?
Yeah, 10 more.
Nagpapakondisyon pa lang yan.
Yeah! Baka dumadagdag na naman yung timer.
Oh, no.
Alright! Thank you so much, Ange! Nice.
Oh my days.
Now, Kobe, eto may music.
Okay.
Okay.
Paano nga ulit yung how?
20 seconds, ah.
Kaya ni ano yan, kaya ni Ange din.
Awa ko.
Music!
Kailangan mo ng choreo. Paano? Am I dancing it right?
Lower! And
Of course, we haven't forgotten about our viewers. Time to see tonight's comments. Sino magalit?
wala ko sinasabi.
Silipin na natin yung mga comments natin so far from our live viewers. Kanina pumalo ng 30, no?
Oo, napakadami at lahat sila nagtatry mag-comment tulad ni Azul Blake. Good evening sa mga guest idol natin tonight. Magandang episode to dahil exciting game bukas. Good luck sa lahat. Thank you so much, Azul. Good luck.
Suki natin si Azul, eh, no?
Correct. Sana manalo kung sino man yung pick nyo. Next comment is from...
Ito naman si Nonito Melachico. Sino kaya ang mananaig ang opensa ni Jalen Brunson o ang malahalimaw na depensa ni Wemby?
Offense versus defense.
Yung storyline talaga eh, di ba?
Yes,
Feeling ko talaga si Bronson.
Tingin mo Bronson
Tingin ko
talaga?
si Bronson.
Feeling ko Wemby.
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 Okay. Now, next up, Yuta
Yeah.
or Beta? Hello, Miss Apple. Ang blooming mo talaga.
Bakit nga ba?
Yun lang. Yun lang.
Ganon?
Yes.
Derechan lang.
Oo naman.
Next comment. Pinoy Pride all the way. Let's go Clarkson. Let's go Harper. Sabi ni Miss Ana Valenzuela.
Again,
Yan yung inaabangan natin.
Yes, naabangan natin yan. And again, win-win situation for us Filipinos. Pares tayong pumapalakpak. Sa
Diba,
kanilang dalawa.
tama, di ba? By the end of this, in the next 2 weeks, the first ever Filipino, may Filipino blood will be crowned champion
Yes.
in the NBA. Di ba? Either way, para kasi Sochan, magkakasingsing.
Tama. Ikaw na Magu.
Sabi ni Nonito, ulit, sa magiging laban ng Knicks at Spurs, dito mo malalaman kung sino talaga ang mas mahusay na coach sa pag-adjust sa mga player nila katulad ni Jalen Brunson. Magaling sa clutch si Wemby, naman magaling sa depensa, talagang mag-a-adjust talaga sa bawat player. I guess coaching. Yes!
Wala kasing kama, period.
Napagod ako eh. But coaching.
Yeah.
Mike Brown's done it all.
Yeah,
Mike Brown's done a whole
That's
lot
for
more,
sure,
di
that's
ba?
for sure. Especially for them to, got a team like them. It's really a good job. You gotta recognize that.
Lamang si Mike Brown?
I think lamang si Mike Brown just based on experience, pero I think pareho silang medyo underrated na coach.
Underrated.
Mitch Johnson did a great job with this very young Spurs team, leading him all the way here. Pero Mike Brown, dami nagsabi dati na parang tapos na si Mike Brown, pero look where he is now.
Si Doc Rivers yun.
Oh yeah. So ito na nga. Earlier we asked for your predictions kung heart nga ba or ang thumbs up. And sabi ng majority sa inyo,
Uy!
Knicks.
Puro Knicks, ah.
81% of the vote.
Dito,
for-
25% lang yung Knicks eh.
Knicks.
75% yung San Antonio.
Sige, magkaalaman tayo bukas. Pero I'm sure everyone's hyped up for tomorrow's NBA Finals Game 1. And as you cheer on your favorite teams, we'll keep bringing you the exciting insights, the latest odds to boost your race all the way to the crown.
We've got the moment we've all been waiting for. Game 1 na nga po ng finals bukas. Make sure to tune in to Arena Plus para laging level up ang experience. Samahan nyo kami at i-cheer ang inyong mga paboritong koponan. 8 a.m. tomorrow, no?
Correct ka dyan. And Magu, speaking of level up, again ha, don't forget na magka-raffle entry kayo for our NBA Jackpot promo because it is at 11.8 million! 500 peso wager lang yan on odds 1.5 and higher. May run na kayong raffle ticket. And with that, we'd like to thank our guests, Kobe and Ange. Thank you so
Thank you
much
very
for
much.
sharing your time, your insights, your energy, your dance moves.
Final shoutouts? Final...
Well, I just want to shout out to all Filipino, to the Filipino community also to support, the player, the national team, especially the player that played in the NBA. And yeah, thanks to you all and keep watching, Arena Plus. Great show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Kobe?
thank you. Thank you guys for having us. It was great. It was very fun. Excited to watch all of the games for this NBA Finals. Go Filipino.
Ay, akala ko good.
Sorry. Sorry sa mga nakakita ng dancing namin yan. I think Ange did a better job.
Abangan yung
Ayan,
highlights
lalabas
bukas.
yan.
You did a better job though. You did a better job.
Thank you, everyone, and we hope you can join us again soon, lalo na bukas sa umaga. To our viewers and Arena Plus patrons, remember to play responsibly and always have a game plan.
So for our viewers naman, ng ating daily prize pot, 2 truths and 1 line questions, narito na ang mga sagot.
Again, we will be selecting 20 correct answers with valid Arena Plus account IDs. Prizes are credited every Monday by 6 p.m. Be sure to check your inboxes. Stay tuned after the show for the randomized draw.
And by the way, would like to remind you na ito na nga ang sagot. For the first question, or the first set, ang lie doon is letter C. Michael Jordan won 5 championships in his NBA career because the correct answer is
6.
6. 7? 6 lang. Next naman, B naman. Because ang sabi dyan, SJ is the youngest player to win an NBA championship.
No.
Mali yan.
False yan.
Dahil,
Darko Milicic.
yon.
18 anyo siya, mag-champion sa Detroit.
18. Nice. Okay, and now, welcome to the finals edition of All In Sa Arena. We will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Wow ha, 8 a.m. Set your alarms. We have a special morning episode on the Arena Plus Facebook and YouTube accounts.
Again, make sure to follow all of these Arena Plus socials, such as on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, for your all-in updates and announcements.
And so, with that, we look forward to seeing you again. Dito lang yan sa All In Sa Arena!